Yo. Prime. Prime. Last day. I'm thinking. Showed me 80% today when I fired it up. So. Should be done here. Day. 20% in a day. This is day 5. So yeah, that's actually checking out pretty perfect. Kind of need to refamiliarize myself with what we were doing. Where am I at? I have a sneeze. Yep, that was a full-on sneeze for sure. I think I need to get into the old Phazon mines. If I'm right, let me see here. What am I doing? I'm turning things off. 2 plus. Mahira, what up? Oh, I have 2 artifacts left. How you doing today, Mahira? Okay, that's the mines. Yep. Where was that other one? Oh, Choza thing. And one of Talon's far corners a grove. Oh, right. I remember that one too. How's the run's been going? Are you still working on Super Metroid? I just got all the parts finally in for the new computer yesterday and spent all of yesterday putting it together, so I've been missing some people's streams. I think from here I still am best off going to the mines. Are you the mines? No. Okay, everything from here is Magmore. No PB yet? It's all good. How you getting familiar with the areas? That's how it goes. Alright, looks like I need to go out and across. Stay high. Oh, nice. Quick kill strats. Pass. Hard pass on that fight. I love how they get the music pumping up and everything. Spent 40 minutes chilling on that one bridge yesterday trying to figure out the puzzle there. Yo! Oh, what's up, Matt? All glory to Hypnotoad. Yeah, I got Dread. I bought it on release and beat it on stream. It was one of my earlier streams. In the early days. Before I was affiliate or anything. Arrow! Yo, Haggard? How you doing today? What's up? Ah, turrets. Alright. Say, I need to be fighting these guys. Alright, then those crazy weird things are going to be down here. Yep. Ton of Metroids in that room. No thanks. Hey, we finally got out of the darkness. Alright, I should be getting close. Yes, up. Magmore, that's it. just getting ready for work? Hope you have a good day at work. I was about to say hope you have a good Friday, but it's Thursday, isn't it? Not streaming yesterday and putting the PC together instead has already started to mess with my schedule in my head. But I guess now that I'm back to just doing my normal Thursday gaming, I should be fine. Trying to think of what I'm going to play after this. I didn't really think about it, but I just, yeah, how's your PC situation going? Man, me and you were just trading off on PC situation. I'm hoping that mine's finally done once and for all. Everything is as clean as it can be about a PC. It's brand new build, fresh installation. Oh, geez. Yeah, so was it an issue with just forcing a resolution on your graphics card that it couldn't handle or something, and then you just couldn't get yourself back out of that? Phase on mines. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Could do with some missiles, though. 33 missiles. Maybe... Yeah, it's, Oh, and now I can't figure out DOS. Dang. Well, if it's not the first time it happened, at least, I'm confident you'll figure a way out of it. How close am I being able to leave to Talon? Well, see, but the thing is, no. Let's, even if we're low on missiles, 28? Dang. I basically have a boss fight that I know I'm going to here. 28 missiles is not ideal for that. Don't think there's a missile refill in the mines, but if there is, that would be the golden ticket. Farm whatever drops I can get. There might just be a missile refill. This is pretty deep in the game. Seems like a lot of the zones really far away from your ship have a missile refill station. Oh, DOS is more of a nightmare than emulation. Yeah, I could see that. Missiles, right? Yes. Certainly the long way around. But I really need the missiles. Yeah, man. 100% fresh build PC, every single part, brand new boot drive. Just because apparently the laptop, my old streaming PC, got fixed, which I did not expect. So I was like, well, I already have an M2 drive that's formatted and has Windows and is, was running that very PC. So I really wasn't worth stealing that, $50 SSD out of. And then need to buy one for that laptop anyhow. Yeah, I can't believe the guy said he fixed it. I called because I was like, hey, I'm going to come pick that up because I need the SS drive from it. I'm assuming it's not fixed. And he's like, well, let me find it. And he's like, oh, show here that it's working. I was like, wait, he got it working? But the guy that fixed it wasn't there that day. He called in sick. So I'm still not 100% sure he's got it working, but the guy was instantly said it was up and running. So that must mean they have like, a system for keeping notes on repairs that says, hey, this is fixed. So I'm actually I was supposed to talk with him and pick it up today. I kind of forgot about that. I got excited about the new computer being put together, and I just wanted to stream. Like, I almost started at 10 today because I just wanted to stream. Oh, we don't even have a cat. So yeah. So the wife already had to go to Walmart to pick up groceries, and I was like, can you just, is it possible to add an M2 drive to your pickup order? And sure enough, it was. So I put just like a 500 gig. It was on sale. Western Digital M2 drive on our pickup order. Installed that last night. Fresh processor. I bought the nicest air cooler that you can get. Everybody said it was the nicest, and in testing it beat a lot of water-cooled systems. And I've been running some really low temps on it for sure. So if temperature was an issue, like the two iBuyPower PC guys told me was going on, then I did my best to alleviate that. And then just a straight up vanilla Windows 11 installation, because again, the iBuyPower pre-builds come with this, kind of already tuned with Windows installation. And even the Explorer.exe and the Task Manager had their iBuyPower logo instead of the normal logo for that, which I can't think of what it is off the top of my head, but it's obviously not an iBuyPower logo. So there's so many aspects to that computer that could have been my problem. So this build, it just went for pure vanilla. I'll ice for these guys, right? Because I can freeze them. And then yeah, it's the same processor and the same graphics card that was in the other two pre-builds. However, the graphics card itself is a higher grade one. It's an overclocked military grade edition or something. But the fact that already when you buy a pre-build, you pay extra for that, for that pre-build tunes or whatever. So I already saved, I was about $400 ahead building it myself. And then the return process with Amazon, they messed up every single time. So I then also had a situation where they had basically given me $300 back too much. So I did a much higher quality motherboard in this build, and the availability of graphics cards was so, everything was available, that the one that I wanted had an extra HDMI port. And all of them have, no, shrink down. All of them had 4 display ports and 1 HDMI port. But the thing was, I wanted, why am I not freezing this dude? Oh, am I not on freeze beam? My gosh. I have one monitor that I already owned that was HDMI, and then I like to hook my TV to this screen. That's not what I wanted either. Have I not scanned you? So I had to use a weird converter before that converted display or HDMI to DisplayPort, or no, DisplayPort to HDMI rather. It was kind of wonk, and I wasn't super big on it. Yeah, I'm looking at the Prime games very differently as well. Oh, these are the invisible guys. That's what's going on here. This, and I need this, right? No, this. There we are. But yeah, the Asus military grade 3080 Ti had an extra, just one extra HDMI. So I had 2 HDMIs and then 4 display ports, and I was like, that is perfect for my setup. So that was kind of an upgrade I got because I built my own computer. And then the motherboard has way better USB support. Which we always kind of, after how many times I kept thinking USB was my issue, when I saw that this, which is also Asus, their military grade line or whatever, they had a motherboard that had USB 3.2 for the USB header, and then the lowest USB it supported was 3. So it was like way more USB support than the last motherboard. Hey, wife! So assuming, and it has way more USB ports too, so I'm not even like splitting headers as much. Yeah, it did just a little bit though. Only a little bit after 11. Did I get turned around? Man, coming through here just to get missiles is rough, but missiles is good. Oh, those guys are way easy to sidestep. Why was I getting nabbed by those guys so often? Was I just not even trying? Oh, that time. I was gonna say, that time. Dude, you are yellow, right? And shooting you with yellow like crazy. Oh, am I on fire? I am on fire. Whoops. I thought if you just tap it, it defaults it. There we go. I must have accidentally switched it. Okay. I think I'll fare a little better in this mode. Work Wi-Fi is down. That's no good. Has your Wi-Fi. Probably got turned around, huh? And I'm not even going the right way. Oh, boom. Oh, I went too far. This is our missile room. This is our room. Perfect. No, that's fine. I need this action. Excellent. Wow, wow. Can HDMI 2 do G-Sync? I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought... So is HDMI 2.0 the standard now too? Because it seemed like they were pushing so hard for this display port. Even when I went to, I mean, like, for example, I bought a specialty 3080 Ti just because I had an extra HDMI port. They come equipped with so many friggin' display port. And I went to go buy the wife, because the wife's going to be working from home more. And I was like, well, I had my secondary monitor hooked to her laptop. That's true. Modern GPUs, fair. But yeah, that, to be fair, I mean, that seems to be the thing though, Matt. Yeah, they really seem to be going towards this DisplayPort, which thankfully you can convert DisplayPort to HDMI, but you can't convert HDMI to DisplayPort. Like a one-way street there. But anyhow, yeah, I had my extra monitor hooked to the wife's laptop for like a couple weeks there. I think she realized that she needs that as well. And the... Oh, there we go, got it. The motherboard that I got had 4 fan headers, but... Oh, I forgot I had to jump. I did that yesterday too, or day before yesterday. So I needed a cord in order to put multiple of my really low amp draw fans on the same header. So I ran to like our Habitat for Humanity electronics secondhand store, and they just recycle PCs and stuff, and I can almost always get cords and stuff I need from them, as long as I don't need anything like, you know, modern parts. And he actually didn't have the cord I needed, but while I was there, I was like, well, let me grab a extra monitor for the... Damn it! Slipped off the edge of that. Extra monitor for the wife, and... well, the HDMI monitors were more pricey, and he had less of them. Like, most of the DisplayPort monitors, he had tons of, and they were all like 30 bucks-ish. Or 20 bucks-ish, and I ended up paying about 30 for a DisplayPort, or an HDMI one from the secondhand shop. Oh my gosh. Well, I have double jump. Okay, hopefully this is going to be our one hurdle today. It's just me doing some basic platforming. Once the bosses come, we're going to have it together. Which, to be fair, is like immediately. That's where I'm heading, is to a boss fight. Yeah, DisplayPort does seem pretty fine. And I also, there's obviously something to be said about it, because my one DisplayPort monitor, I have two monitors that are virtually identical, and I have them next to each other. Damn. That mushroom is so tricky to land on. And the only difference is one is the DisplayPort version and the other is the HDMI version. They're actually the same model, which made it confusing when I found them and confusing when I bought it, because I didn't expect DisplayPort, because it's the same exact model. But sure enough, one of them's HDMI and the other one's DisplayPort. When I hook my DisplayPort monitor up, Windows detects it and applied drivers to it. So DisplayPort seems to immediately allow these things to kind of be treated as like a device, you know, it's like a recognized device that can get upgrades and firmware and whatnot. That seemed pretty huge. Nice. Do you have an LGO LED? We had so many problems with this last basically the last two Vizio TVs. Wherein we've had Vizio forever. We've been using Vizio products for so long, but these last couple are just absolutely garbo and are pissing us off. So we're gonna have to make a switch of some kind. And surprisingly, LG seems to be one of the, like, go-to TV companies lately. Nice, 77. We almost went in the 70 realm. I'd have to remove the top half of our, like, entertainment center, because it's got shelves on the side, so we have like a 60-inch limit of TV size we can do, which is what we're using. But we threw the idea around of getting rid of that shelf system there and going for something bigger. Oof. Nope. Samsungs are super difficult to repair. Yeah. That's the thing, is I don't exactly want a TV that I need to repair. And that's only because I literally made it until I was like 34 years old before I had a TV that needed to be repaired. Like, my sister's using TVs for her kids and stuff that we had when I was growing up. Like, I'm so sick of TVs just falling apart. Like, what the hell? Somehow we've like reversed in TV technology. Even though TVs are looking better, they like fall apart. And even Vizio, even like a modern TV, we have a Vizio in our bedroom now. It's our bedroom TV that was like 5 TVs ago for us. It's 4K HD and it's still just cranking along. Still just cranking along. And then newer 4K Vizios that we've bought in years past that have fallen apart already. And that one's still chugging along. And like pixels going out, lines across the screen, backlights going out. The one in our bedroom's cranking. I like the recommendations, Haggard. Yeah, we were definitely considering going with the LGs. It was definitely LG and Samsung seem to be the ones fighting one another. And then, of course, there's Sony, but Sonys are like wildly expensive. However, that is something to be said about the TVs that like my sister had from my parents' old TVs. Is growing up, my parents only bought Sony stuff. Like any electronic device that they bought was a damn Sony. And it seems like Sony stuff just still doesn't fall apart. Like to this day, it's still crazy build quality. You know, so maybe that's why I'm having a problem with electronics dying is I'm buying Vizios. Alright, we got missiles. You know, maybe I'll bite the bullet and go with a damn Sony if I don't go something like LG. But then again, yeah, exactly. No one's had issues with LGs. And when people do have issues on forums and whatnot, I see people talking about the LGs and, you know, doing like the same settings and not having problems. And like the comparison gets drawn to almost like a LG is the baseline. And then the baseline's always better than Vizios lately. Which is sad, because when the company first came out, they were making quality products at a very good price. But, you know, all things come to an end. So you fools are splitting when I shoot you. Oh, yeah, you got me, you got me. The stands, yeah. Bang. Oh, is Samsung like getting out of the TV game? Or just mean quality? I don't mind wall mounting. I mean, to be fair, my my entertainment center is, like I said, it has bookcases and stuff on it, but it's up against a wall. So if I were to take the bookcases off, it likely would look nicer to move the TV up a bit, wall mount it, and then have an area where the TV would be sitting on the entertainment center to put, like, you know, other things, whatever it may be, even if it's just, you know, wifey collectibles type stuff that's on the shelves right now, because I'd be losing those shelves. So, yeah, that's the one problem, all wall mount. All my other TVs in this house are wall mounted. I'm actually a pretty big advocator for wall mounting just because I like, you know, with how light and thin TVs are now, it's just one of those things where you're just simply freeing up room when wall mounting it. And you can achieve some really nice angles too. Like our bedroom TV, I couldn't set that on something and achieve the viewing angles that we have for our bed from where that TV's at. It would be a weird angle for both of us. But because I have it wall mounted on like a, you know, articulate kind of system, it's pitched down weird, twisted, all bing bang boom. Oh, dude, that sounds like a really nice setup. Yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't think about that. Our entertainment center is a white IKEA. You know, it's like the white they used for this Kallax that's behind me, too. If we were to pop the top off of that and then put 2 bookstand Kallax styles on the left and right, and then I can just fire a shelf across the top. I could probably even reuse the shelf that goes across normally now that's already that style. I'd basically just be widening and making taller our entertainment center here. and then I could wall mount like a huge TV in there. I never even thought about bookcases on the side. Okay. The glass display shelves, yeah, that would work as well. Actually, the glass might be nice too because one of them would sort of be in front of our glass fireplace, just a bit. Well, I could slide all that over though. Yo, Big D, what up? Yeah. See, the smaller stuff, not many options. We were actually looking for a smaller TV just for the guest room. Yeah. Everyone's going so big now. Same with the sales. To find a 60 that fit this was the only reason we were talking about getting into the 70s and whatnot. Is because the price was nearly cheaper to go with like a 75-inch TV than it was to go with a 60-inch. And I had more options for manufacturers and stuff too. Because it's almost like a 60-inch is like a specialty size, which in fact it could be. It certainly wasn't at one point in time, but now the TVs are getting bigger. You know, whatever like the standard kind of jumps are might jump over stuff that used to be a standard. Did I go the wrong way? Nope. I'm gonna be kicking myself a scotch if this is actually a long way to go. But the other way was like the new furthest point after somewhat skipping this. Which sort of makes me think that it's gotta be earlier in this zone. What is it you use, Big D? Are you using Launchbox? It didn't look like you were using RetroArch anywhere in your chain. But I was actually curious just about like what you use when you're selecting DOS games and whatnot. I have Launchbox, but I always feel like everyone else's Launchbox looks different than mine. Maybe, I don't know what it is about my arcade setup. I built my arcade setup without like doing any kind of research. I just had grown up so long watching things about like, hey, I could do that and build my own arcade. And had all these ideas that when I finally built my own arcade, it was like 100% Alex built. I didn't look at forums or nothing. Even when people ask me, my settings and everything about it are always like a little bit weird. Yo, DJ Wakey Bakey. Okay. So I think I'm looking for a research room for sure. Maybe it's this Omega research. Seems like the place to start, why not, right? So pop out here. Head south. Dude, I love Launchbox. I really love Launchbox. I was impressed with everything about it, and I started just late enough on building my PC that there was all these other older programs that a lot of people still used. And I wouldn't say they were worse or anything, but they weren't what I was looking for, and then Launchbox was like this new kid on the block, and it was exactly what I wanted. Hyperspin is one that comes to mind a ton. It's like when I was thinking about making an arcade, when I was doing any kind of work on it, Hyperspin was coming up a ton. But I went with Launchbox, and it just continually did everything that I wanted. I'm trying to go up, right? Yes, going out that exit. Yeah, it for sure takes some getting used to. I spent so much time putting that whole arcade system and everything together. Like, well, to be fair, I built the cabinet and all that too. So it was gonna have a long build time on it, but definitely spent hundreds of hours just messing with settings in Launchbox. Yeah, getting stuff set up to scrape right was definitely some work. And that was on, I was doing like common systems, so I can see where Amiga and Sharp stuff like that had to have been a lot of extra work. Okay, so maybe this is the room? I think this is one of the rooms listed as a research room, at least. That's a start. And if this is the actual room, there should be a dude in a tank still. Oh, there's a dude in a tank, but it doesn't feel like the dude that I was thinking of. Yep, I don't think this is the room. In fact, there's two dudes in tanks, which isn't a very good sign. Oh, you know what? I actually think I might have... No. All the wrong buttons. All of the wrong... It's a very tall room. Somewhere. Very tall room. Am I on the topmost floor in here? I hate this place. Stacking map system. One of these rooms I had to use a laser in to open some doors. Okay, none of these rooms are called research, at least. Oh, I'm in Omega Research right now, but that doesn't seem to be it. Main Quarry. Elite Research. That could be it. That could be it. Yo, Seek! What up? Yeah, Hagrid, I'm actually taking advantage of that myself right now. Switching so many computers and then finally doing my own custom build yesterday and getting that online. I've had to keep moving files around and it was like, I'm making a mess here. So, I'm taking some time to do some adjusting and I'm one M2 drive up now from my last setup as well. So, I have like a drive to use as an in-between to actually move stuff really well. Hype for the finale, dude. Me too. Me too. In fact, once we find, if I'm not mistaken, man, once we find this last fight I need to do somewhere in here, which I know is in here, the other artifact I have of the two we need to collect today, I'm near certain I know where that's at. So we should just be cranking through. So that one goes up. So I want to go back out the way I came in, I guess. So yeah, this just isn't it. This isn't it. There's only so many research rooms, thankfully. But they are very spread out. Kind of stinks. Too far forward? Ah. Get in there. Yeah, there you go. 2 terabyte would be nice for the ROMs. I have a 1 terabyte M2 that's kind of become my ROM drive, but I need to buy something a bit bigger, and it doesn't need to be M2. In fact, I don't know how I ended up getting so many M2s across the last few years, but I guess because I was on laptops, to be fair. My previous gaming laptop was all M2, and then the gaming laptop that I owned before that I had one M2 in, and that one became my wife's, so I needed to add a drive, so I did another M2. Is this up? This has got to be the up. But like a 4 terabyte would be nice to get all my ROMs kind of stashed up. Especially for stuff with Matt's Game Room, because we have so many different systems that we want to do. Dude. Wish these invisible guys at least drop stuff, but they're just a waste of time. Yo, Taco Division, I like the name. Welcome in. Yep. A bunch of Metroid fans in here. Kind of been a like Metroid month going on for a lot of us, so a lot of us in here did the Metroid NES challenge that Seeky Wisdom in chat, he's been kind of lurking, was hosting, so to speak, and that got me all pumped up. So then I wanted to play some Prime because I knew there was a bunch of lore in it, and then I come to find out that Prime is actually the sequel, or takes place after Metroid NES, so then it was on. Then I was fully in. Where am I at? And where is this place I'm looking for? I think I need to go up again, right? Nope, Elite Research, that's what we're looking for. I just need to go down. Yeah, the price is getting better on them for sure. I think you still get more bang for your buck though, if you just go with a SATA style SSD, whatever those are called, like 2.5 inches. Dude, you have no idea how much I was saying that. I thought because they announced 4 too, I was like, obviously we're gonna get a Twitch trilogy. But they still haven't said anything, and I just really wanted to play it. And I had bought it. There was one point when they kind of announced that they were going to be killing the shop. Did I miss the door that I wanted, or is it the bottom one? When they announced that they were killing the Wii U shop, at some point they had a huge sale for Metroid stuff. And I guess I went ham and bought a ton of different Metroid games at that point. So I realized, hey, I got it on a Wii U, and the Wii U's perfectly good working. Yo, thanks for the follow. Did my follow thing not go off? I just moved OBS to this new computer. So I had a feeling something was going to be wrong. No, I don't think it's shut down yet, but they had a crazy sale at one point. Oh, what was that? That was just a follower, right? Weird. Thanks again for following. For some reason, I feel like I didn't hear that go off. It's possible the actual visuals happened because I wouldn't have caught my eye, but I didn't hear some jangles. I didn't hear the sweet jangles. I actually love this. Streamer.bot, if I close OBS, Streamer.bot's still running, and it's still watching my Twitch. So even when I'm just like chilling eating dinner, if someone follows the channel, it just all of a sudden plays a random victory music from some game. I absolutely love it. Especially if someone's over or whatever, and they're like, what the hell was that? And it's like, ah, that was a follower. This is our boy, isn't it? Look at this guy. He's all got crystals, he's all tainted. Yes. Yes. Okay. What am I doing? Pressing every button that's not my visor. I'm doing. Okay, we've already read some terminals in here. One of these isn't just a pop it open terminal. How about this dude himself? Elite Pirate Alpha. Stasis tank hull reinforced. Oh. Oh, that's the wrong button. Here we go. Come out, come out! Okay. It doesn't like missiles. Do you like supers? No. Keep missing with supers, though. Hop, 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 hop a skip and to get out of the way and. Artifact? Yes. That was it. Wow. Nice. One artifact remains, and it says it's in a grove. It's just kind of immediately one obvious place because there's an actual grove location. Now we just need to get out of here. Yes, to Talon Overworld. Perfect. Always making me switch. They need to do like one door, you know, to get you into the area. But every other door doesn't need to be a different beam. Oh, what are you? I guess you'd be freeze? Light color. Up. Freeze is the trick. Hey, heyo. Here comes his buddy. Alright, one more of you guys, I'm guessing. Nice. Oh, you're purple. And you got a friend. Strike a pose! Yeah, we had him in a nice frozen run there. I'm assuming dude's defrost. I don't think I've ever given someone the chance to. Yeah, I see you. See you on the roof. Better be going the right way. Okay, yeah. Those rooms are annoying to get through. There's always an invisible dude in here. Two of them. Oh, hey. Ah. I know where I'm at. Take advantage of some free heal. Then it's on to the Talon Overworld. Time to get the last artifact. I also need to start thinking about what I'm playing next. There's a few options on the table. I definitely want to play the next Batman, because we did the first Batman Arkham Asylum? Is that what that one's called? That's right. And that game was friggin' awesome. I had way too much fun with that game. Same as I am with Prime. So I was thinking about going and doing the next Batman. I also have Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword that I haven't played. And I always got the entire Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 collection, so there's a few things in there we still been wanting to go through. Right on, Haggard. Have a good day at work. Thanks for chilling. Good seeing ya. Okay. I think we're pretty close to this grove, actually. Yeah, there's the Life Grove Tunnel, and then there's Life Grove. Like, come on. Come on. That's gotta be it, right? I say I didn't make that jump. Failed that jump. Alright, let's jump well. Use actual jump skill. I don't know what blowing those up does, but it's fun. That's good enough for me. Alright, oh, I am on ice. Ice is definitely the easiest way to deal with these dudes. All you gotta do. Ugh. Is there a swing? There must be a swinger. Nope. Let's blow these up because it's fun. Yeah, I think... Ah! Nah! Nah! I don't know why I was thinking that I wasn't just gonna fall when I let go. It's like, oh, this just bounced me kind of off this thing towards safety. Okay, anytime now. There you go. There you go. Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, and then for stuff to play too, I obviously have 2 more Metroids to go, but I want to put at least one game in between them, and that's kind of where Batman comes in too, because we did Batman before this. So, part of me wonder if I should go up there. Has something to do with it. I mean, we're in the Life Grove. Let's fire off one of these. This is the actual Life Grove area. What's this area behind here? And there was also this point on the ground. This spot was... yeah, this place... I was already suspicious of this place at one point. But we're working on the assumption that there's an artifact in it. Well, let's do the obvious. Read the artifact. There she is, Chozo. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies, so we're easily in the right place. Reveal the pillars beneath the waves to find the artifact. Kind of feels like we're already talking about this spot, don't it? I could pop off one of these boys here. Oh! Okay. Kind of kicking myself a little bit for not trying that. I was hanging out with GBG in here, and even GBG was kind of talking about the waterfall. I don't know if he's beaten this, but maybe he was trying to give me a really subtle hint, which is like the perfect kind of hint. I need to rev it? The rev style ones? Yeah. Yeah, if he was giving me a hint, that was an impressive hint. I like the kind where even the hint doesn't give it away enough. If I'm really not thinking about it, I won't even get it based off of a hint. Some pro-level hint system. Boom. That's every artifact, guys. I've never looked at a guide or Googled anything. Which is a really testament to the way this game's laid out. Because Metroidvanias, I almost always do. Although to be fair, since I've started streaming, it is much less common. You know, of course, in the past, I didn't mind stopping and doing something and just sitting there reading quietly, you know, not having people wait. So now it feels like just, you know, just keep playing, of course. But in turn, I've actually loved that because I've had a lot more feeling of, you know, doing these things, completing these things on my own. Better feeling. I definitely, admittedly, got to the point where I was doing it too often. Like something that I would have solved on my own if I would just give it 5 more minutes. And I've kind of learned that from streaming because I'll just give it 5 more minutes. Where'd he go? This over here. Of course. I mean, we can't not have Chozo ghosts. Oh, hey, bro. See, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Getting a good spot here to kind of get some shots off. In fact, what I want to be on is over here. I'm gonna be on the area that you teleported me away from. Maybe even this corner? Oh, how did I miss that? Oh, because I'm not on the right gun. Must be doing very even damage to these guys, because I figured I would have killed one by now. Oh, there's one down. Their damage is, like, crazy sad, though. I could probably just let these guys shit at me and go make a sandwich, in all honesty. You guys at? 2 down. Make that 3. Nice. hole is open. Low battery. Oh no, my chat. Oh no. All right, chat, hang in there. I'll save you. If you chat. You guys got to 10%. 10%, guys. I'll tell you one thing, whatever game I do go to play after playing this, I'm going to be constantly thinking about Prime Part 2. That's just a fact. So I'm not going to be able to push it too far off. I could go right into Prime 2 right now. This game has been that good. I don't even feel like I need to take a break. But I'm afraid if I do 2, I won't be as hyped to go into 3. But if I just make it a point to like slam a game in between them, I have a feeling it's gonna work out smoother. What's this? Is Talon again? No, that's Chozo. But we're where we need to be in the Talon overworld. Yeah, I just need to go out ye old water path. Oh, I can't drop down. Yes, I can. Through here. Through here. Here we are. Deal with this water zone for a few. This energy tank in here, it'll like do a triple bomb jump up that shaft, which the slow falling of the water makes it much easier than a triple bomb jump would be otherwise, for sure. But it was still pretty interesting. I kind of just saw that shaft and I was like, there's only one way up there. I have all the movement tech this game has to offer. Like, had the realization that I'm gonna have to do it. Gonna have to bomb jump up that shaft. Sure enough, it paid off. This jump, I always hit my head on something that simply doesn't exist. Nice, that's the first time I pulled that off. Kind of made it a point to jump to the side. Hey, I just want to be moving on by. You can keep your water. Just passing through. Passing on through. You know what? I can take virtually any damage because I have to hit my ship. Pretty full heal has to go down. Well, it doesn't have to, but it's literally in the same room that connects to the artifact turn-in. So why wouldn't I? Let's just let stuff shoot at us. It's also crazy. I meant to ask someone that may know, but I don't know who knows, but is there only one energy tank left that I didn't find myself? Just seems unreal. I'm working on the assumption I've left a ton of energy tanks and missiles behind because, blind playthrough. But weirdly, that doesn't seem to be the case. I also don't need to save there. Pointless. Do you mind opening? I was supposed to mark a time in the game that I saw Samus's face reflect in the screen. What is that button? I added it. Something, crap, where'd it go? It was a thing that Havoc had shown me. It was like to make stream markers. Yeah, add stream marker. I've already added you. Get added. Okay. That should have made a mark in my stream. That I can go back and see what happened there, kind of thing. One of the paint and plays, the wife's been working on paint and play, and I had this idea of doing a paint and play that's of this view you see right now, HUD and everything, with like Ridley in the background, like a sick battle's going on, with a little bit of Samus's face reflecting in the shield, in the visor there. I think that would be like a completely sick fan art. Like she's done some paint and play stuff that's legit fan art that like I want to own, and I of course sort of do now. But the thought of that one is one of those like, oh, that just sounds sick. And it would immediately remind me of the game too. Okay, I guess we're going all the way down. Like the visor and the UI and everything to this game is so unique to this game. A piece of fan art like that would just immediately hit you. Like, oh yes, epic Metroid Prime. Oh no. Dude, seriously, all the way down again? My platforming today. Today's platforming. Day 5. When I forget how to jump. Crazy that I had to climb this at one point without the water suit too. Whew, I almost fell off there. Not do that. Let's jump with certainty. Nice. We're free now. Freedom. Oh, no. Visor. Visor's... Why are you acting like I've never scanned one of these? Anything under there? I wanted to look at. Never too late to get a little more missiles. Going up. People want to check my CPU temps, but I'm not really doing anything on the computer. Run this through the Elgato. It's another reason for Batman, kind of, too, to be fair. Need to play something semi-modern, stream with it, you know. Give the PC a full test load. Although I can do that. One of my buddies has been playing this Satisfactory game, and I picked it up and been playing it with him, and the game is mad addicting. Also, graphics and everything cranked up full blastio on that game. Holy hell, does it use some system resources. So the way I was actually forcing blue screens on the last PC build was playing Satisfactory with him while running OBS in the background. Not actually streaming, but having everything short of pressing the go live button active. Sweet, sweet ship. Oh. Can't believe it. Every artifact. I'm thinking this is going to give us a new zone. Although that might be asking too much. I've already had a lot of cool zones in this game. That has been, admittedly, the thing on the back of my mind. Can I just cheese up there, or do I have to walk it? I was watching the intro cutscene for this game too on repeat while I was just getting things set up today, and it kept showing all this other footage, but I'm playing the trilogy. And I remember thinking to myself at one point, I was like, dude, I'm so far from completing this game. Like, look at all this stuff that they have going on. And then I realized, oh yeah, they're showing stuff from Metroid Prime 2 and 3, and this gave me some hope. I got hope back. Here we go. The big turn in. That suit is sick. It's like a Batman suit in Metroid. Oh, I'm also going to make some new, like the green squares in the background with the blue scrolling and all that stuff. Chatting with the wife about some ideas that I want to do with that. And I think I'm going to start making some game-specific ones. It'll change it to something unique. And then from that, on my normal redeems, it allow people to kind of do some like one-off custom stuffs. Ridley, what you doing? Are you coming? Are we doing this right now? Is this like a right now thing? A sort of right now situation? Okay. Stand behind that, I guess. Okay. Alright, first things first. Gotta scan the old riddle. Scan the old riddle. New creature's been added, you think? Meta Ridley, genetically enhanced Ridley meta form. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armor hide is extremely resilient. Save for the chest, which is thinner plating. Pirates have infused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a Merson bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projector. Meta Ridley is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Well, cool. That's sure exciting stuff. What do you guys think? Is that you out there, Ridley? Yes? 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 Hey, whoa. Broseph. Broseph. Oh, we didn't like that, super missile. Ridley doesn't like the super missiles. Oh, that one got away. Come back. Back to you, Riddle. I'm not afraid of you. Go. Show yourself. You're coming in for another swoop. Whoa, you're blowing up my statues, bruh. Think those just grow on trees? Okay, bye. Oh, you're back. Oh, quick. Too quick. Do I want him to blow up these things, I guess? Let's stand here. Let's get some blowing up happenings. Whoa. Cheers. Come on, Meta Ridley. I'm afraid. Statues don't blow up as easy as you'd think. Coming in for another loopy swoop? I figured. Getting there. What's up? Oh, you coming in for a landing thing? Yep. Yep. Alright, you got the jump on me on that one. I'll give it to you. I wasn't prepared. Oh, I don't think I got its chest there. Gonna get under it. There we go. Nice. Nice. Come on, you old smelly riddle. Where you going? You doing your loopy swoop again? You blow this thing up. Blow this one up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Nice. Here, let's blow this one up. Looking for a loopy swoop on that one. We're getting there. Oh. Did I burn your wings too much? Yep. Ground level fighting, nah. Am I doing damage this part? Maybe minimal? Minimal damage? Kinda looks like I'm doing no damage. It's also locking onto his head a bunch. I thought I was supposed to be shooting a chest thing. Very good, very good. Maybe I need to, like, fight fire with fire style or something? Kind of being tricky on locking on, too. I think I was getting a little bit of damage in there. Yeah, every so often. I wonder if it's the same with the, yep, it is. I just keep shooting for a bit, I guess. Doing something. Oh. Well, it did give me an opportunity to shoot its chest, which I should have taken, and I didn't. However, that does mean that this can work. Didn't like the turret super missile in the chest. Although to be fair, it didn't actually seem to do more damage than just a regular shot in the chest. It's like, what about your head is invulnerable sometimes? I don't see blinking eyes. It doesn't matter when his mouth is open. Is it just... Can't seem to find any rhyme or reason to it. Really? That one didn't even do damage? That super missile to the chest? It's a weird fight. He's so low. He's so low. Dude, your hitbox needs some rhyme or reason to it. Like, just when it feels like being injured, it can be. In which case, just never feel like being injured. If you have that option. If you have an option to make your head bulletproof temporarily, whenever you feel willy-nilly style about it, just always have your head be bulletproof. That's a pro tip right there. You guys can shove that in your back pocket. How did that not kill you? Now his life sliver's blinking. Die, Ridley. Die, Ridley. This fight is weird. It went so smooth until I've, like, gimped the creature, and now it's just got these jank hitboxes. How did that not kill you? A super missile of the chest? What is this fight? Jankiest fight of the whole game. I could get the timing on that, that would be sick. Not quite, though. Damn it! Are you kidding me? Super missile. What are you? Is Ridley like super missile proof now? I just don't understand this fight. I feel like the last two super missiles have done 0 damage. I was gonna say, I was just gonna shoot it from now on. No more super missiles, I guess. Maybe it was yellow or something, actually. To be fair, maybe I was supposed to be shooting the crystal with a certain color. Thanks. Statue things. Ooh. Pretty Zelda music. Doesn't have a Zelda vibe to it anymore, but it did there for a second. Does it mean? Does it all mean? I'm gonna go to the ship first. For a couple obvious reasons. Got Ridley down. Who knows about to fight Ridley again? Right. My sweet, sweet ship. Refill me. I'm gonna take a super quick leak too, just in case this next fight is even more insane. Be right back. And behind my water too. What say ye, fancy water juggy thing? Oh yeah, I'm like way behind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Working my way down to 1 p.m. Well, almost thereabouts. And trying to drink a decent amount of water every day. That water stuff, it's like the body wants it. I'm ready. Moment of truth. Stepping in, I'm doing it, I'm going in. Impact Crater. At least somewhat is a new zone. It's looking fully like a new zone. Sounding like a weird place. It's coming at me. Coming right for us. Lumigek phase-on charged reptiles. Yep. Good old Lumigex. Am I phase-on proof in here too? No. Phase-on suit's not that good. Not that much phase-on. Come on, man. This place is pretty cray. Ah! Droids! Ready, boys! Ah! Oh, of course, you gotta split. Ah! Okay. Hey! Where'd you come from? Is that a yellow one? No, that's blue. Damn it. Okay, we got one. Definitely not super huge on the colored Metroids gimmick. I feel like the Metroids were already enough to deal with. It's not bad. I'm just not a fan of it. Dude, are you guys just being generated in this room? This Metroid factory I'm in here? Do your split thing already so I can get moving on. Okay. I was gonna study this room a bit. This whole non-stop Metroid thing making me think of a different plan. Something more akin to not stopping. Just keep swimming. Oh, we got more Metroids. If I can find somewhere to stand. With this Metroid threat. Okay. I definitely do not want that. More of them. Just keep coming. Hey, I found a save room. Too bad the zone doesn't have any sick music, too. Nope. It's too touchy. Wanted to look around the room. Far away from the thing as I can. Even come close to me. Stay over there. Alright, it sort of looks like the name of the game is to keep going higher. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, guys. Can I just, like, super juice you guys? Seems like that's somewhat allowed, at least. Cool. You're way up here. Very tall room. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. An interesting room. What has we here? This doesn't look good at all. Is this a straight up alien from Aliens right now? No. Gross. Okay, gross. Want me to follow you? It's Metroid Prime! That's the name of the game! Oh, right. You gotta scan them. Metroid Prime, highly evolved, phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is a source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace makes that lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. Okay, I'm gonna switch to guns here. Do you notice it kind of really wants to target its head? And it's like, that's the only part of the body that I don't think we're supposed to be targeting, right? Ow. Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like the super versions of the weapons. That might be my trick here. Might be me golden ticket. I don't think I have the super freeze version. I'll have to do freeze manually styles. Okay, apparently that wears off quick enough. I need to get closer in order to hit him with some freeze. It's so slow. There we go. Big fire. Fire next. Oh. Oh. Trading spots, I guess. Tradesies. Well, that's right. I have a super weapon for this action. Nope, I figured you were gonna switch. I had a feeling you were gonna switch. This music is crazy. No. What's going on? Apparently I don't want those things hitting me. It's bad I don't have whatever upgrade exists for the breeze beam, because this one is this is the hardest one to hit him with. Come on, set me free. Set me free. Perfect. Takes too long. Ah! Looked like he changed. Yeah, he did. Oh, damn it. I didn't know. Purple? Purple time? I can do. Oh. You change color on me? Going red mode? Going down again? Yo, Seek driving home, nice. I believe I am killing Metroid Prime. Didn't expect a name drop like that, but it seems to be the case. Oh, you switching fast now, I see. You had to go with Frost, the only one I don't like. Oh, you're switching now. I just realized that those holes were there for me to go under. Feel like a derp. Feel like a derp. Oh, didn't get out of the way. What color are we going with? Yellow? Got a boss. Oh, blue now. Changing our minds. We're red now. We keep changing our minds. Now we're blue. Keeping the body guessing. Okay, now we're charging me. You're moving your face around. Thank you. Yeah, just stand there for a second. Just stand there for a second. Whoo! Did we kill it? Nothing cool hidden down here? Negative. What has we here? Oh God. Alright, Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the phazon energy from the Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of phazon when it attacks. You use these to fuel your suit's phazon weapon systems. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle. Is this the phazon that I need to be absorbing? I guess I could probably scan for those too, eh? Oh, is that one of the phazon puddles? Hyper mode? Okay, well, hyper mode was cool, but where was the enemy? Oh, hey. Hey there. Supposed to be seeing something? There's definitely plenty of visible stuff going on in here. Okay, there's a puddle. This mode I'm supposed to be able to see you in? Are you always above me in a way that I can't look up to? This is super dope fight. Like, where are you? Oh! Did I lose my super juice or whatever? See if I can just stay locked onto it. When does it create puddles for me? There's one. Dude, come on! This is so stupid. What am I doing? You can't look straight up. Is he above me? So many fights in this game were incredibly well done. And then they just have these ones. This is so stupid. And like, I'm not even allowed to hurt him. Yeah, it's above me. What? He makes the dot below himself. You can never hit him. You can't shoot up. This is stupid. This is really stupid fight. There's nothing I can do other than just die really, really slowly. All these pulses are coming from nowhere. Finally, he was far enough away to get some attack in. Maybe I'll just stay out of the inspect mode. Did it go away? It's so weird to have the last fight of the game be so stupid. I must have to switch periodically. See, then he disappears. Dude, what? What are we doing? Dude, this fight is really pissing me off. So now that I can kill you, you're gonna disappear. There he goes. Like, why not fun? Why not a fun fight? There's so many fun fights in this game. Okay, now he's gonna disappear, meaning I need some other mode of vision, I guess. Maybe just regular vision. Oh, of course it's gone. we're not beating this guy, and I'm not even sure how we're going to beat this guy. Maybe there's an order. Like, maybe once he goes from being visible in the normal realm, the next one's going to be somewhere else, you know? Like, the next one's going to be thermal. What a poop fight. And I no joke, I really liked a lot of the fights in this game. Like, I really liked a lot of the fights in this game, but this one is just stupid. Having no fun here. At the very least, we can hope that they upped it with the finale of the next one. And the thing disappears so fast. Like, what am I supposed to do? Come on! And again, too, the game started off with being like, scan the enemies to learn their weaknesses for like bosses and stuff. The further you get in, the less helpful the scan becomes to like a really large degree. Like, no joke, this last scan was absolutely useless. It told me nothing about changing, it told me nothing about how to hurt him. In fact, the only thing the scan told me about was that I needed to get in a pool of his own saliva in order to supercharge my weapon. And in which case, how does scanning an enemy tell you that information? It doesn't. That's just bad programming. If anything, I would have to scan the pools, and then the pools would be like, oh, these are some like high energy nodes here. I wonder if I could tap in to like kill the boss with. But that was a scan I got from the boss before the boss had ever even laid a node. That's just bad game design. Well, bad boss design, I should say. Like, you're hinting me to things that I wouldn't even have known existed in this realm. If anything, the boss scan should have said, like, there's no weakness to this guy, period. And then, of course, have a later scan be on the puddles and reveal that, like, maybe I can supercharge myself with this.
Yep, we are there. And now I'm just struggling like crazy with this boss, because I think I'm just now starting to figure out kind of what it wants me to do. But like, too little, too late. And I'm thusly angry about the boss design. That's what always goes for games with me, though. If I struggle with the boss, I just, like, talk crap about how it's designed. The Ridley fight was awesome. The Ridley fight was sick. This fight, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the design of it. And my one gripe that I consider to be a valid one is that in order to learn this boss's weakness, I had to scan the boss, and then the boss told me about how, like, shooting these puddles is the golden ticket, which I had never seen a puzzle upon that scan. So it was already kind of one of those things where, yeah, I don't like how they did this last fight. And actually, leading up to this dude, when I had to fight him in the tunnels as like a spider variant, that was actually really awesome. I did like that one. Oh, really? No, this one's been my struggle for absolutely sure. Okay, nope. So, invisible. Here we are. I'm admittedly starting to get it. I'm starting to get into the routine here. The Ridley fight did definitely get harder when it went into its, like, ground form. Like, it was really, the whole setup for knocking his wings, or burning his wings off, went, like, super smooth. But once I de-winged the homie, then things really stepped up. Yeah, I get it, you know how to make ground explosions. So I'm always hitting that button too, which drives me kind of a bit nuts. Just kind of a little bit of nuts. And sometimes he's invisible. So was he invisible that time, Turbo? Is there times where I can't switch to the right view? Because I only have 3 functionally viewable visors, but I keep running into these instances of this dude where I can't see him. Not being able to see this guy is my singular problem with this fight. Okay, can't jump into him, noted. Watching this. Yep. Mess with Dawson, watch the pain. You got your display drivers all back up and running? Crap, where'd he go? Did he change his visibility spectrum again? He did. You're a turd, dude. You're a turd, my man. Ah, see, that's when I blow it so hard. Perfect example of me blowing it right there. It's like, what visibility spectrum is he in? Oh, I found him! Oh, I only got a split second. Man. I want to shoot him. I want to be able to shoot the man. Oh, I guessed it. No, get me back into it. Where'd it go? Metroids bring me so much stress. You stress me out, Metroids. Well, at least you got that messed with and working. The Metroid stress. It's real. Dread stressed me out. NES Metroid stressed me out. Metroid Prime. They just any version of Metroid. I'm gonna be stressed out. Oh, of course. Of course. Every Metroid's gotta end in a good old, this place is blowing up, get out of there. Does look like an ex-parasite. Oh, I didn't have to escape. Oh, is there different endings? Oh, gosh. That's pretty awesome. You get to see her face. Helmet is off. Oh, is that one of the endings? Then good, helmet is off. Hell yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Especially after all that crazy stress with that final battle. Credits! Credits! Damn. Well, Metroid 1. Metroid 1. In the bank. Okay, it's about item completion. Not time. Sick. Probably got the bad ending. Well, there's always a second time through. I imagine if I had to play this a second time, I would go through so much faster. Especially at this point, some of the maps actually in my head. Some. Dude, I wish I would have done this 15 years ago. Okay, they all do. Nice, I knew that was a thing about Metroids for sure. Sick. Oh, they've kept it from the very start, yeah. I didn't even know, I actually didn't know that that was in the very first one. Or wait, yes I did. Someone mentioned it. But I definitely didn't get the good one in the first one, then that's for sure. I want to say I've got a decent time on Super Metroid. Bikini Samus one, yeah. I gotta imagine. I'm assuming that one's just time-based, or is that collection as well? I think the ending's only just what she's wearing. It's pretty subtle. Oh, both things. Okay, so good collection and good speed. I wonder if that's For some reason, growing up, I thought for Super Metroid it was just speed. And maybe that one's collection too. Maybe they're all kind of a mix. Is there any like cool post credits or anything? I feel like there's got to be something. Yeah, changing how much she takes off, exactly. That was a crazy good game. And the only bosses I didn't like, there was only 2 bosses I didn't like, and both of them involved me needing to change visors constantly. Because they would cloak or whatever. Which makes me think that it's a kind of a combination of that gimmick and needing to actually switch visors on the fly. Because it is a little jank to like stop in the middle of moving around and doing stuff. And when you hit start or a minus or plus for that matter, it kind of locks your movement weirdly. So during the intensity. Hyper mode difficulty active. 82% though. Nice. I'm ready for Prime 2 already. But we gotta slide a game in between. I don't know what game. I'm definitely thinking Batman. Yo, thanks for the GGs. I'm thinking Batman Arkham City. Might be our next one. Oh, yep. I think we're back at the menu screen here. Nintendo presents. Dude, that game. I guess, like I was saying a couple days ago, there's few games that. Oh, I didn't make the requirements for it. Maybe I'll have to go watch that. I haven't rebuilt in the stream in a way that I can watch YouTube videos and stuff with you guys yet. It's kind of minimalist right now. Because of, going through 3 computers recently. But hey, we did a stream today. Brand new PC, not a single issue, not a single dropped frame, not a nothing. Everything good. I do need to pick up my other laptop today. So I need to visit the PC repair shop before they close, which is like 4-ish. So I'll probably wrap up here, especially because we just beat Metroid Prime. I could see that. Removing it for the trilogy. I actually had the thought, and I had to look it up there, Turbo, that I didn't know if this was going to be 3 separate games, actually. And I was like, how much am I biting off here? Like, is the Metroid Prime trilogy just flawlessly going through 3 games? Or not flawlessly, but seamlessly. Like, I won't even see what would have been the end of 1 and known what would be the beginning of 2 kind of situation, but I realized in the selecting of the menus when I go to load my save file that it is kind of split up. Which is another reason not going straight into Metroid Prime 2. I need to toss a game in between. I could either just have some fun with the 64 or the Super Nintendo, for a couple streams. Or we could go through another playthrough, and I do kind of need to play something on the PC just for that extra bit of stress test, because right now we're just using the Elgato. So, I'm using 1.1% of my processor right now, and like, just not stress testing the system in any way. And for a new build, how bad we are at these games. I don't know. If anything, Turbo's been a pretty pump you up kind of guy. I don't think I've, other than the subtle like, oh, I guess you didn't get the good endings. But yeah, so where I'm at is said nicely. That's true. It said nicely. So yeah, I guess I'll go drive down to the PC repair shop and see what's up with the old gaming little jabs. You gotta get the little jabs in. Dude, I like knowing about secrets. This is one of the scenes right here. So when I saw this happening, I was like, dude, we're not very close to done with this game. Because again, my brain was thinking they're showing me all stuff from Metroid Prime 1 right now. And I was like, okay, that's not. Alright, Seek. I'm kind of on the fence about it because the guy that told me the computer was fixed wasn't the guy that does the repairs. And it's like, well, why didn't the repair guy call me? So I'm waiting to go in and he'd be like, no, it's not fixed or something. But again, nothing can bring me down. The new PC's up and running. It's like my first no compromises build I've ever done in my life. Thanks to Nerd at Art and the wife Nerd at Art, for letting me do like a no compromises build. So I'm stoked no matter what. The real trick here is if my old PC did get fixed, the wife just got an upgrade, which is really sick. And she's kind of going into a work from home sort of situation. So if I can set her up with an Acer Nitro 7, like a 2019 high-end gaming laptop, then like everything's good in my book. Wife of the year for sure. So yeah, it looks like everything with the computers may finally be turning around. We had a stream today and I didn't blue screen. Right? I mean, no blue screens. We're already killing it. We do love Turbo. Turbo's the best. Turbo's an example of one of those guys that is why I wanted to be on Twitch. You want to meet fun people that like really vibe with games with the same that you do, like have the same taste and whatnot, the same sense of humor and all that, you know? It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. But yeah, I did it. I beat the Prime 1. And now I gotta go into the PC repair shop and seeing what kind of news we have there. This looks like fun. I like that little screen they showed me there. you gotta keeps you grounded, keeps you down to earth. Oh, Prime 2 is, huh? Interesting. Well, I'm excited for it. I'm more excited for Prime 2 than I was before we started the Prime trilogy, so that's saying something there. And of course, I'm really excited for 3 only because 4's been announced, and like, whether it's good or bad, okay. I mean, I have to imagine if it plays like Metroid 1 and it's got good music and like this atmosphere. Because honestly, a huge part of why I enjoyed this game so much was the atmosphere built. I really like sci-fi games, going to other planets. Like space games have always been kind of my #1 jam. So being on another planet and like having it all, so much lore, so much like the good music, the environments are really cool, all of it tying together, kind of makes a game that's like greater than the sum of its parts. And I feel like this was one of them for sure. Right, it couldn't be outright horrible. At worst, meh, you know? And I'm the kind of guy that tends to like meh games. My bar for enjoying games isn't like the average of what people would rate a game at being like 50% middle of the road. For me, is somewhere more around like 70%. It's when you get into those games that are like rated bad, like most people don't like them, that's when they start to hit that meh point for me. I'm not a picky gamer, but man, do I love a good game. Yeah, anyhow, awesome guys. Had a good one. Had a great one. Oh, no. Oh, Matt. I see a whisper here for Matt. No, Magnus has been following me forever. That was because I was testing my bot, and it uses a random follower that already exists and shows it again. So that was the pop-up there. Yeah, thanks, Seek. Yeah, anytime I test my bot for a follower, it just shows the name of someone that's already been following me again. And it especially seems to be picky for people that are currently in my chat. So anything I'm ever testing anything on my stream, Artium Havoc. It's like 95% of the time. If I'm offline testing things in the bot and I trigger something and it has to randomly choose a name, Havoc's always in my chat because of Chatty. So it chooses him. So constantly, like 95% of the time when I'm testing bot stuff, it uses Artium Havoc as my baseline. It's like Artyom Havoc has rated you with 5 people. Or Artyom Havoc has gifted 5 subs in your channel. Like any of my tests chooses him. But yeah. Yeah, I think Magnus is a friend of mine. I'm not sure who, but it's someone that's just been able to lurk for me. I think they're always working when I'm live. So I think that's why there's no like interaction there. Havoc is so generous. Havoc is generous, and I've learned a lot of really cool streaming tips from Havoc. Even today, I placed a stream marker in my stream using the creator dashboard here, the stream manager. It's one of the little cubes you can add, the quick actions you can make your own. And it's just called stream markers, and it lets you make a note of like something happened here. And in this example, the wife wanted to see what Samus's face looked like reflected in the visor. So I was like, oh, perfect. I'll just do a little stream marker for her. And then I can go back and show her what that looks like. And then Chatty. I need to get that reinstalled on this new machine, but Chatty was awesome. Like, if I'm not even in someone else's channel watching them currently, and they at me, you know, are talking about me or mention my name or something, I get a little Windows notification that, you know, someone's mentioned me, and I can dip over there. And I can dip over there in a way where I don't lose previous conversation. I can go over and I can immediately see what we've been talking about. It's pretty huge. In fact, that should be something built into Twitch, in my opinion. But yeah, and that's why Havoc's always live in everyone's channels too, is because Chatty has him always persistently there. And chat is always persistent too. Even if I'm not getting mentioned in someone's channel, like if you're live, Haggard's live, and Seek's live, while I'm watching, yo, Peck! While I'm watching Haggard, I can have, you know, his video up, and instead of having 3 people's video up, I can have one up and change that one, but follow the conversation in all 3 simultaneously. In a way that's not like 3 tabs. And with 2 monitors, Chatty's on one tab, and then whoever I'm watching currently is on the other one. So, he's a retrosexual. Oh, I like it. They may have added a new thing recently too, yeah. But it's good stuff, for sure. But either way, let's find out who we rating. Who we rating? And then I gotta go down to the dang PC shop. Let's raid Jam. If you guys don't know Jam, GBG told me about this guy. He plays through all the Metroids, all the Zeldas, all the time. Constantly. Speed runs them, plays in tournaments and stuff. He seems like a really cool guy. Oh man, hiccups all of a sudden. Ugh. Seems like a super duper cool guy. And does like these like a-thons. I guess I'd call it like a Zelda-thon or a Metroid-a-thon, but he'll play through all of them, like the whole series in order back to back, and just speed run them, kind of like Turtle does with like a whole library of games. He has like an overall running timer, and he like blasts through the entirety of every Metroid game ever made, or the entirety of every Zelda game ever made. It's pretty wildly impressive. So let's raid over there. Let's raid over there, meet someone new. A little short stream from me today, but like I said, we got to go check out the PC repair shop and see what they're going to say about it. Hopefully the wife's getting a PC upgrade. And if the wife gets a PC upgrade, I might steal the laptop that I was just running the stream from last week and do a 2 PC setup and just game from the new Super Beast and then stream from the laptop. I don't know. A lot of stuff's on the table right now, feels like. Feels like we're finally catching up on these electronics issues, which is nice because we have a baby coming in like a month and a half now, so I really needed to get this sussed out before that. So, without further ado, yeah, dude, that's what a lot of people say is the best setup. It's just a little more than my living room has the space for. Like, I try to keep, this is our living room, so I try to have a really intense Twitch setup and also not at the same time. Like, in a lot of ways, I can make this living room look like it doesn't exist for a streamer in like 15 to 20 minutes. I have like compartments I built onto the couch to like tuck things and hide them, and like fallback places for cameras and microphones and stuff. So I just don't quite have the space for another laptop, but the guest room might be getting turned into a stream room, and then the baby's room will just be consistently like a growing up child's room. So maybe The living room might not be a streaming area for much longer. It's hard to say. You don't have a problem, Matt. I think most people look at that game room and drool, my friend. Straight drool. Especially, like... You in a mansion? No, just, well, it was... We added one room on. One part of our house was like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It was being used as sort of a garage, but like for indoor storage. But it was like a room, you know? Like another family room, I guess. And then off of that was a huge area that was built covered, like in our same roofing. Like the roof just came down over this huge covered, what maybe was a porch at one point. But when we bought the house, it had a different back porch. It's like a U-shaped house. And then there's a porch. There's sliding doors from the whole U of the house. We turned that one covered area into a master bedroom for an in-law suite because Chelsea's, my wife's father died of cancer a couple years ago. We all lived here with him. So when he passed away, we converted that area over into a mother-in-law suite. So the rest of this house now kind of got an extra room because of that. So right now it's a guest room, and then we have the baby's room and our room. But the guest room isn't so necessary. Like, you don't have to have a guest room. In fact, I grew up my whole life not having a damn guest room. So the idea is sort of maybe turn that into a stream room. Because the guest room is more just my son's backup bedroom. But half the time when he's chilling here, anyhow, he just falls asleep on the couch playing video games. Like, he barely ever even uses his room here. And if I turned it into a stream room, I could still have a fold-out, like, futon, sofa, couch sleeper thing in the gaming room, the stream room. And that's where he'd be probably hanging out anyhow, because he's a gamer as well. So, yeah, lots of changes, but it's all been put off because of this PC blue screening so much. But we got this new build. Built it myself, built it with me own two hands. So, I've built a dozen computers in my life and never had an issue with one blue screening until these friggin' pre-builds, so. Things are getting good. Getting back on schedule with the paint and plays. Getting back on schedule with Stardew Valley. I should be able to do some Stardew Valley co-op with the wife next week. Wednesday, we should be back at it. I got, she's got her computer back, so. So yeah, life... For real, Matt. If anyone ever asks, tell them to come talk with Wildwood. If anyone ever needs a way to convince to do it themselves, tell them to come chat with me. Even when I was hanging out in Turtle's channel today, someone was like, I'm looking really forward to being able to get a pre-build this summer. I've been saving up my money. And it's like, if you've been saving money, even more so, like, really put that bang to your buck. Just build it yourself. Especially if you're not in a hurry. I cart up a bunch of items that are all good and all very similar, and then when things go on sale, it's just like bing, bang, bing, bang, boom until you have yourself a machine. Rushing to pre-builds, yeah. Yeah. It's true. Times have changed. Times they are a-changing, but right now specifically is a very good time to build a computer. All the cards are on the market. Everything is on sale. Everything. Like, it was crazy. A RAM on sale. Processor on sale. An RTX 3080 Ti overclocked edition on sale. I got the Asus Tough Gaming military grade motherboard that was like twice the price of the motherboard that came in the pre-builds on sale. So good. Yeah, have you never played with Legos? I don't know. I grew up on Legos, and I grew up on building PCs. Like I said, my very first PC was, I had an uncle that worked at Goodwill. And it was like, hey, I don't have the money to build a PC. I'm a lawn mowing kid. But I have enough money to buy used parts from Goodwill until I have a PC. That's what I did. Good at leaving out Legos for someone to step on. Pack is a man of so many unique skills. Like, he was booby-trapping his parents when he was a youngin', when he was a youngling. Leaving out parent traps. Dude, I'm right there with you. I had an enormous tub. And anytime we'd go garage sailing, we'd buy Legos. So I didn't have, like, the sets, I just had this massive tub of do whatever you wanted. And I would have loved to hand that down to Kyler. That should have got handed down to my son. Thousands of dollars in Legos in that. And maybe we garage saled it, or like, you know, my parents lived in the same house growing up until I was very, very moved out. So it's like it would have been in the attic, but it wasn't. Maybe we gave it to someone else's son. Maybe along the way someone had a kid and I wasn't into Legos anymore, even though I am again now as an adult. But as an adult, I'm back into everything I was when I was 6, so I guess that's how we doings it. Yeah, why'd you decide in the 20s, right? That's probably about where I was too. And now they're cool. Now I have Legos again, you know? And of course now I have kids, and kids love Legos. Even when my nephew comes over, dude, he just wants to be like, immediately pulls out this blue Lego box I have and is just like, want to play Legos with me? It's like, hell yeah, I do. Everyone else is doing adult stuff and me and my nephew are playing Legos on the rug. Exactly, regressing into age as we grow older. That's the way though, isn't it? Like, we're not doing it right if we're not. I'm so sick of like the rest of my family that's so worried about stupid old person shit. It's like, why is that stressing you out? That's not life. It's not why we're put here. Stressing about old people stuff. All right, let's raid out. Let's raid Jam, assuming he's still on after I've been talking for another half an hour. He's playing Breath of the Wild, which we just got done doing, so you know, that's cool. Sometimes you go through midlife crisis. I was in my late 20s when I literally had a breakdown, sold everything, moved across the country, and married a psycho. Now at 40, I got no crisis to worry about, but living my best life. Dude, that's sick, Seek. I like that. It's an interesting, it's cool that you kind of got that you got that sort of out of your life early. You know, I haven't had one yet that scares me, but like, what's the crisis? I don't see my life as ever getting like worse. I'm living my best life now for sure. I don't even know how I could have a crisis being with Chelsea, if I'm being honest. Seems nearly impossible. Had other people stress me out, but me and Chelsea are like way too much on the same wavelength. It doesn't even happen. Like, we don't even fight. People are always talking about stupid fights. It's like, when's the last time we even had a fucking fight? Don't. We're very much on the same wavelength. Compatible humans. I think you guys probably pick up on that as well. Working at AT&T changes people. Dude. Like, I don't know anyone. I've known a lot of people to work AT&T retail, and it's like, it's weird. Everybody always has a whole different thing about like their outlook on work in general coming from AT&T. It's like a different beast. I don't know what it is. Or maybe just the way they run their, you know, their whole thing. But more so than a lot of companies, people always mention that AT&T. I did retail for a while, but any retail I've ever done, it was like repair or something. So I talk with the people for a few minutes, you know, and then I spend the rest of the time in a shop, my head against a workbench. They do. It's weird. It's a culture thing. And I think that's it too. Like my buddy, I had a roommate that worked at AT&T, and everything about him was so AT&T, and he was always talking about it, and they gave him like $120 a month to spend on his phone, his AT&T phone, you know, on like the Android store or the iOS shop, whatever it was that you chose as an AT&T employee to have be your phone. They gave you this huge amount of money to spend on apps. So he like stopped even wanting to play console games. He was always wanting to play these mobile gacha games. And it's like, that's because you're dumping $150 free into buying, you know, loot boxes, basically. It's like, I'm not spending $120 on loot boxes. I'm spending $120 on video games. Real video games. And yeah, he just became obsessed with like this culture of AT&T. It was weird. He did make a lot of money though. Did make the big bucks. They do pay you well. That's how they get you. All right. For the fourth time, let's read Jam. I'm actually going to click it this time, just so it's happening. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy. I've hung out in his channel a few times already. Had some laughs. Caught him doing some really cool tournaments and stuff. So yeah, I recommend everyone check him out at the very least, and everyone stay cool. It's been a hot one this week. And I'll be back at it tomorrow. I don't know what game, we'll figure it out. Peace, guys. You're all the best. Peace!